贵宾，欢迎搭乘星宇航空。
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Starlux Airlines.
在展开一段舒适愉快的旅程之前，请仔细观看以下安全影片，因为您的安全对我们而言非常重要。
Please pay attention to the following safety demonstration before starting your journey, because your safety is important to us.
皆様、本日は日本航空をご利用いただき誠にありがとうございます。大谷翔平です。野球選手として挑戦を続ける一人として。
根据法令，全程禁止使用发报类电子用品。有关行动电话及其他电子用品使用规范，请参阅机上杂志。
According to CAA regulations, all transmitting devices shall not be used at all times. For more information regarding mobile phones and electronic devices, please refer to the in-flight magazine.
滑行、起飞及降落时，请将手提行李妥善放在座位上方的行李箱内或前方座位底下。
Make sure all of your baggage is stored properly in an overhead compartment or under the seat in front of you during taxiing, takeoff, and landing.
当您就座时，请随时将安全带系妥，拖把向外一拨，即可解开安全带。
Keep your seatbelt fastened while seated. To release it, simply undo the buckle.
客舱施压时，氧气面罩会由上方自动落下。
If cabin pressure changes suddenly, oxygen masks will automatically appear above your head.
拉下面罩或红色拉带，罩住口鼻，调整松紧带，正常呼吸，然后再协助他人。
Pull down the mask or red pull flag, place it over your nose and mouth, tighten the straps, and breathe normally before assisting others.
本机舱共有8个紧急出口，使用方法及位置均有标示，航程中不可任意出动。
This aircraft has 8 exits clearly marked with instructions. The exits should not be touched during flight.
逃生时务必脱掉高跟鞋，不要携带行李，依照指示灯光及空服员的指引，由离您最近的紧急出口离开。
During evacuation, remove high-load
Air
shoes
China 928 Heavy, contact Kix-Tpe Tower 118.2.
illuminated signs and cabin
Contact
crew
Tower
instructions.
118.2, Air China 928 Heavy.
救生衣在您座位下或座位旁。
A life vest is stored under or beside your seat.
使用时，救生衣上的吹管朝外，由头上套下，将黑色腰带拉至前方，扣好，拉紧。
Put the life vest over your head with the tube facing outward. Wrap the black straps to the front, fasten, and tighten.
离开紧急出口时，用力拉下红色拉环，即可充气。
Pull the red tab to inflate while leaving the emergency exit.
若无法自动充气，请吹前方管子。
For manual inflation, blow into the tube.
皆様、本日は日本航空をご利用いただき誠にありがとうございます。
本班机全面禁烟，包含禁用电子烟。依法规定，不得毁损化妆室内的烟雾侦测
JX823
器。
Heavy, pushback not cleared.
Smoking flight.
Immediately stop your pushback.
Electronic cigarettes.
Possible pilot deviation. Starwalker 823 Heavy, I have a number for you to call. Advise ready to copy.
Let's go.
Roger that, Starwalker 823 Heavy.
皆様、本日は日本航空
Air Macau 855, contact Kix-Tpe Tower 118.2.
Over to Tower 118.2, Air Macau 855.
Dynasty 153 Heavy, at gate 21, request pushback and engine start.
Dynasty 153 Heavy, Kix-Tpe ground, pushback and engine start approved.
Let's go.
Face southwest.
Pushback and engine start approved, face southwest, Dynasty 153 Heavy.
大谷翔平です。野球選手として挑戦を続ける一人として皆様をこのフライトでお迎えできることを大変光栄に思います。僕は日々挑戦を続けながら新しい出会いや経験に支えられています。皆様の旅も素敵な出会いに満ちていることを心から祈っています。レッツゴー。皆様、本日は日本航空をご利用いただき誠にありがとうございます。大谷翔平です。野球選手として挑戦を続ける一人として皆様をこのフライトでお迎えできることを大変光栄に思います。僕は日々挑戦を続けながら新しい出会いや経験に支えられています。皆様の旅も素敵な出会いに満ちていることを 本航空をご利用いただき誠にありがとうございます。大谷翔平です。野球選手として挑戦を続ける一人として皆様をこのフライトでお迎えできることを大変光栄に思います。僕は日々挑戦を続けながら新しい出会いや経験に支えられています。
Dynasty 153 Heavy ready to taxi to the active.
Let's go.
Dynasty 153 Heavy, taxi to holding point Bravo 14, runway 06 left, via Echo 5 Lima, Juliet 4 Yankee, Bravo 14 Yankee.
Taxi to holding point Bravo 14, runway 06 left, via Echo 5 Lima, Juliet 4 Yankee, Bravo 14 Yankee, Dynasty 153 Heavy.
贵宾，我们即将起飞，请确实进行铃铛等待，谢谢。
Request
Hello
pushback.
everyone, we are ready for takeoff. Please make sure
Shunphone
your
278 Heavy, contact ground, pushback approved. Face northwest.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face northwest. Shunfing 278 Heavy.
皆様をこのフライトでお迎えできることを大変光栄に思います。僕は日々挑戦を続けながら新しい出会いや経験に支えられています。皆様の旅も素敵な出会いに満ちていることを心から祈っています。レッツゴー。皆様、本日は日本航空をご利用いただき誠にありがとうございます。大谷翔平です。野球選手として挑戦を続ける一人として皆様をこのフライトでお迎えできることを大変光栄に思います。僕は日々挑戦を続けながら新しい出会いや経験に支えられています。皆様の旅も素敵な出会いに満ちていることを心から祈っています。レッツゴー。皆様、本日は日本航空をご利用いただき誠にありがとうございます。大谷翔平です。野球選手として挑戦を続ける一人として皆様をこのフライトでお迎えできることを大変光栄に思います。僕は日々挑戦を続けながら新しい出会いや経験に支えられています。皆様の旅も素敵な出会いに満ちていることを心から祈っています。レッツゴー。皆様、本日は日本航空をご利用いただき誠にありがとうございます。大谷翔平です。野球選手として挑戦を続ける一人として皆様をこのフライトでお迎えできることを大変光栄に思います。僕は日々挑戦を続けながら
Shunfing 278 Heavy ready to taxi to the active.
皆様の旅も素敵な出会い
Shunphone 278 Heavy, taxi to holding point Bravo 14, runway 06 left, via Juliet 4 Yankee, Bravo 14 Yankee.
本日は日本航空をご利用いただき
Taxi to holding point Bravo 14, runway 06 left, via Juliet 4 Yankee, Bravo 14 Yankee, Shunfing 278 Heavy.
大変光栄に思います。僕は日々挑戦を続けながら新しい出会いや経験に支えられています。皆様の旅も素敵な出会いに満ちていることを心から祈っています。レッツゴー。皆様、本日は日本航空をご利用いただき誠にありがとうございます。大谷翔平です。野球選手として挑戦を続ける一人として皆様をこのフライトでお迎えできることを大変光栄に思います。
Starfire 24 at ramp 108, request pushback and engine start.
皆様の旅も
Starfire 24, contact ground, hold position for traffic.
Let's go.
Hold position, Starfire 24.
皆様、本日は日本航空をご利用いただき誠にありがとうございます。大谷翔平です。野球選手として挑戦を続ける一人として皆様をこのフライトでお迎えできることを大変光栄に思います。僕は日々挑戦を続けながら新しい出会いや経験に支えられています。皆様の旅も素敵な出会いに満ちていることを心から祈っています。レッツゴー。皆様、本日は日本航空をご利用いただき誠にありがとうございます。大谷翔平です。野球選手として挑戦を続ける一人として皆様をこのフライトでお迎えできることを大変光栄に思います。僕は日々挑戦を続けながら新しい出会いや経験に支えられています。皆様の旅も素敵な出会いに満ちていることを心から祈っています。レッツゴー。皆様、本日は日本航空をご利用いただき誠にありがとうございます。大谷翔平です。野球選手として挑戦を続ける一人として皆様をこのフライトでお迎えできることを大変光栄に思います。僕は日々挑戦を続けながら新しい出会いや経験に支えられています。
Long Air 8250. Contact Consite Tower 118.2. Good day.
的な出会いに満ちていることを
Contact Tower 118.2 Lunair 8250.
Air Busan 125. Contact Consite Tower 118.2.
Contact Tower 118.2, Air Busan 125, have a good afternoon.
300 meters, cross runway 06 left. Now on Yankee. Now on Yankee. 300 meters, turn right on taxiway Bravo 1.
Starwalker 823 Heavy at gate 31. Request pushback and engine start.
Starwalker 823 Heavy. Consite ground. Pushback and engine start approved. Face southwest.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face southwest. Starwalker 823 Heavy.
Turn right on taxiway Bravo 1.
Starwalker 823 Heavy. Request taxi.
Starwalker 823 Heavy. Taxi to holding point Bravo 14, runway 06 left. Via Bravo 14 Yankee.
Taxi to holding point Bravo 14. Runway 06 left. Via Bravo 14. Yankee Starwalker 823 Heavy.
Starwalker 823 Heavy. Contact Consite Tower 118.2.
Over to Tower 118.2. Starwalker 823 Heavy. Starwalker 823 Heavy holding short. Runway 06 left.
Starwalker 823 Heavy. Number 2 for departure. Hold short of runway 06 left.
Hold short of runway 06 left. Starwalker 823 Heavy.
Air Busan 125, Kansai Tower, wind variable, 1 knots, runway 06 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 06 left, cleared for takeoff, Air Busan 125.
Starwalker 823 Heavy, runway 06 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait. Runway 06 left. Starwalker 823 Heavy.
Long Air 8250, contact Kansai departure 119.2.
Contact Kansai departure 119.2 Lunair 8250.
Starwalker 823 Heavy, Kansai Tower, wind variable, 1 knots, runway 06 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 06 left. Cleared for takeoff. Starwalker 823 Heavy.
Air Busan 125, contact Kansai departure 119.2.
Contact Kansai departure 119.2, Air Busan 125.
V1.
Starwalker 823 Heavy, contact Kansai departure 119.2.
Contact Kansai departure 119.2. Starwalker 823 Heavy. Kansai departure, Starwalker 823 Heavy, good afternoon. Passing 1,500 feet climbing to 5,000 feet.
Starwalker 823 Heavy, Kansai departure, identified, climb flight level 190.
Climb flight level 190, Starwalker 823 Heavy.
Long Air 8250, contact Tokyo Control 124.95. Center on 124.95, Long Air 8250. Airbus on 125, contact Tokyo Control 124.95.
Center on 124.95, Airbus on 125, good day. Kansai departure Shunfing 278 Heavy, passing 1,600 feet climbing to 6,000 feet.
Shunfeng 278 Heavy, Kansai departure, identified, climb flight level 160.
Climb flight level 160, Shunfeng 278 Heavy.
We will provide you with leverage and meal service. Wi-Fi service and duty-free sales are also available. For details, please refer to the shopping magazines and inquire entertainment system. In addition, this is an obsolete brand, and the use of electronic cigarettes is prohibited. Please follow some instructions at all times and remain alert while using electronic devices. If any abnormal situation arises, stop using web immediately for the computer. For safety reasons, please do not use our bed during the blast. If you need any assistance, please refer to contact the computer.
On-site departure, Dynasty 153 Heavy, passing 1,500 feet, climbing to 6,000 feet.
Dynasty 153 Heavy, Kansai departure, identified, climb flight level 190.
Climb flight level 190, Dynasty 153 Heavy.
Walker 823 Heavy, contact Tokyo Control 133.5.
Contact Tokyo Control 133.5. Starwalker 823 Heavy.
China Southern 8425, cleared Candy Alpha arrival, runway 06 right.
Cleared Candy Alpha arrival, runway 06 right, China Southern 8425.
Tokyo Control, Starwalker 823 Heavy. Passing flight level 165, climbing to flight level 190.
Starwalker 823 Heavy, Tokyo Control, identified, climb flight level 380.
Climb flight level 380, Starwalker 823 Heavy.
New Sky 75, contact Fukuoka Control 132.5.
Contact Fukuoka Control 132.5, New Sky 75.
Tokyo Control, News I 127, good afternoon, flight level 249.
New Sky 127, Tokyo Control. Good afternoon. Identified. Climb flight level 340.
Climb flight level 340, New Sky 127.
Starflyer 65. Contact Fukuoka Control 132.5. Have a good afternoon.
Contact Fukuoka Control 132.5, Starflyer 65.
China Eastern 530. Contact Fukuoka Control 132.5. Bye-bye.
Center on 132.5, China Eastern 530. Have a good afternoon.
China Southern 8425. Report ready for descent.
Ready for descent, China Southern 8425.
China Southern 8425. Descend to 4,000 feet. QNH 1013.
Descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1013, China Southern 8425.
China Southern 8425. Contact Kansai approach 125.5.
Contact Kansai approach 125.5, China Southern 8425. Tokyo Control, Air China 459, flight level 2900.
Air Peach 09 Papa. Contact Kansai approach 125.5.
Contact Kansai approach 125.5, Air Peach 09 Papa.
Air China 459, Tokyo Control, identified.
Tokyo Control, Dynasty 153 Heavy, passing flight level 160, climbing to flight level 190, direct to Bro.
Dynasty 153 Heavy, Tokyo Control, identified, climb flight level 380.
Climb flight level 380, Dynasty 153 Heavy.
Orange Liner 335. Contact Fukuoka Control 132.6.
Center on 132.6, Orange Liner 335.
Air Macau 855, contact Fukuoka Control 132.5. Have a good afternoon.
Contact Fukuoka Control 132.5 Air Macau 855. Have a good afternoon.
Tokyo Control, air pitch 113, passing flight level 202, climbing to flight level 390. Air pitch 113, Tokyo Control, identified.
Tokyo Control, Xiamen Air 836, good afternoon, passing flight level 141, climbing to flight level 170.
Xiamen Air 836, Tokyo Control, good afternoon, identified, climb flight level 340.
Climb flight level 340, Xiamen Air 836.
Tokyo Control, star flight 24, passing 2,200 feet, climbing to flight level 150.
Starflyer 24, Tokyo Control, identified, climb flight level 310.
Climb flight level 310, Starflyer 24.
All Nippon 767 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 132.5.
Contact Fukuoka Control 132.5, All Nippon 767 Heavy.
Cathay 506 Heavy, cleared Candy Alpha arrival, runway 06 right.
Cleared Candy Alpha arrival, runway 06 right, Cathay 506 Heavy.
Cathay 506 Heavy, report ready for descent.
Ready for descent, Cathay 506 Heavy.
Cathay 506 Heavy, descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1013.
Descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1013, Cathay 506 Heavy.
Cathay 506 Heavy, contact Kansai approach 125.5.
Contact Kansai, approach 125.5 Heavy 506 Heavy.
Air China 127, descend via star to 4,000 feet, QNH 1013.
Descend by a star to 4,000 feet, QNH 1013, Air China 127.
Starwalker 823 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 132.5, bye-bye.
Contact Fukuoka Control 132.5. Starwalker 823 Heavy. Bye-bye. Fukuoka Control, Starwalker 823 Heavy. Good afternoon. Passing flight level 333, climbing to flight level 380 direct IFTR.
Starwalker 823 Heavy, Fukuoka Control, identified.
Fukuoka Control, Liusai 127, good afternoon, flight level 340.
New Sky 127, Fukuoka Control, identified. Qatari 8506 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 126.1, good day.
Contact Fukuoka Control 126.1, Qatari 8506 Heavy.
New Sky 75, contact Fukuoka Control 132.6, have a good afternoon.
Canton 132.6, New Sky 75, have a good afternoon.
Fukuoka Control Blue Air 8250, flight level 300. Long Air 8250, Fukuoka Control, identified. Fukuoka Control, Fuji Dream 134, good afternoon, flight level 277. Fuji Dream 134, Fukuoka Control, identified, climb flight level 320. Climb flight level 320, Fuji Dream 134. China Eastern 2025, contact Tokyo Control 124.905. Contact Tokyo Control 124.905, China Eastern 2025, good day. Japan Air 3515, contact Tokyo Control 124.905.
Center on 124.905, Japan Air 3515.
Jeju Air 1703, cross Roman at or above 4,000 feet, then descend to 2,600 feet.
Cross Roman at or above 4,000 feet, then descend to 2,600 feet, Jeju Air 1703.
Jeju Air 1703, descend via star to 2,600 feet, QNH 1013.
Descend via star to 2,600 feet, QNH 1013, Jeju Air 1703.
Fukuoka Control, China Southern 8184, flight level 339.
China Southern 8184, Fukuoka Control, identified. Jeju Air 1703, clear direct Robin, cross Robin at or above 2,600 feet, cleared ILS Zulu approach runway 14.
Cleared direct Robin, cross Robin at or above 2,600 feet, cleared ILS Zulu approach runway 14, Jeju Air 1703.
Fukuoka Control, Air China 928 Heavy, flight level 359er.
Air China 928 Heavy, Fukuoka Control, identified. China Eastern 530, contact Fukuoka Control 126.1. Contact Fukuoka Control 126.1, China Eastern 530. All Nippon 767 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 132.6.
Center on 132.6, all Nippon 767 Heavy, bye-bye.
Smart Cat 237, contact Fukuoka Control 126.1.
Contact Fukuoka Control 126.1, Smart Cat 237.
Jeju Air 1703, contact Matsuyama Tower 126.2.
Contact Tower 126.2, Jeju Air 1703, bye-bye.
China Southern 8184, contact Daegu Control 128.175.
Center on 128.175, China Southern 8184.
Fukuoka Control, Air Busan 125, passing flight level 291, climbing to flight level 320 direct Kale.
Air Busan 125, Fukuoka Control, identified. EVA 165, contact Fukuoka Control 126.1.
Center on 126.1, EVA 165.
Fukuoka Control, Orange Liner 584, good afternoon, flight level 212.
Orange Liner 584, Fukuoka Control, identified. Climb flight level 330.
Climb flight level 330, Orange Liner 584.
Fukuoka Control Shunfane 278 Heavy, flight level 319er.
Shunfone 278 Heavy, Fukuoka Control, identified. New Sky 127, contact Fukuoka Control 132.6.
Contact Fukuoka Control 132.6, News Eye 127.
Starflyer 65, contact Fukuoka Control 126.1, have a good afternoon.
Contact Fukuoka Control 126.1, Starflyer 65.
Air Macau 855, contact Fukuoka Control 126.1.
Contact Fukuoka Control 126.1, Air Macau 855.
Air China 928 Heavy, contact Daegu Control 128.175.
Center on 128.175, Air China 928 Heavy.
Fuji Dream 134, contact Tokyo Control 133.5, have a good afternoon.
Center on 133.5 Fuji Dream 134.
Fukuoka Control, Hainan 402, flight level 320.
Hainan 402, Fukuoka Control, identified. Star Flyer 62, cleared cards north arrival, runway 18.
Cleared cards north arrival, runway 18, Starflyer 62.
Star Walker 823 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 126.1.
Contact Fukuoka Control 126.1, Starwalker 823 Heavy. Good day. Fukuoka Control, Starwalker 823 Heavy. Good afternoon. Flight level 380.
Starwalker 823 Heavy, Fukuoka Control, identified. Fukuoka Control, China Eastern 528, flight level 279. China Eastern 528, Fukuoka Control, identified. Starwalker 823 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 132.6, good day.
Center on 132.6, Starwalker 823 Heavy. Fukuoka Control, Starwalker 823 Heavy. Flight level 380.
Starwalker 823 Heavy, Fukuoka Control, identified. Commuter 768, cleared Kinko arrival, runway 34.
Cleared Kinko arrival, runway 34, commuter 768.
768, contact Kagoshima approach 120.1.
Contact Kagoshima approach 120.1, commuter 768.
EVA 131 Heavy, contact Kobe Control 132.3.
Contact Kobe Control 132.3, EVA 131 Heavy.
Walker 821 Heavy, contact Kobe Control 132.3.
Contact Kobe Control 132.3, Starwalker 821 Heavy.
All Nippon 767 Heavy, contact Kobe Control 132.3.
Center on 132.3, all Nippon 767 Heavy, good day.
Jeju Air 1801, contact Kobe Control 132.3.
Contact Kobe Control 132.3, Jeju Air 1801.
afternoon, Fukuoka Control Japan Air 649 Heavy, flight level 151.
Japan Air 649 Heavy, Fukuoka Control, identified. Japan Air 649 Heavy, cross Pika at or above flight level 100, then descend to flight level 080.
Cross Pika at or above flight level 100, then descend to flight level 080, Japan Air 649 Heavy.
Qatari 8506 Heavy, contact Kobe Control 132.3, good day.
Center on 132.3 Qatari 8506 Heavy.
Japan Air 649 Heavy, descend via star to 2,500 feet, QNH 1015.
Descend via star to 2,500 feet, QNH 1015, Japan Air 649 Heavy.
New Sky 127, contact Kobe Control 132.3.
Center on 132.3, New Sky 127, have a good afternoon.
Fukuoka Control, Dynasty 153 Heavy, good afternoon, flight level 379er.
Dynasty 153 Heavy, Fukuoka Control, identified. Japan Air 649 Heavy, contact Kagoshima approach 120.1.
Contact Kagoshima approach 120.1, Japan Air 649 Heavy.
Control, Japan Air 836, good afternoon, flight level 339.
Xiamen Air 836, Fukuoka Control, identified. Shenzhen Air 661, contact Fukuoka Control 126.1, good day.
Center on 126.1, Shenzhen Air 661.
Fukuoka Control SmartCat 237, good afternoon, flight level 340.
SmartCat 237, Fukuoka Control, identified. SmartCat 262, contact Fukuoka Control 126.1.
Contact Fukuoka Control 126.1 SmartCat 262, bye-bye.
Air Macau 855, contact Kobe Control 132.3.
Contact Kobe Control 132.3, Air Macau 855, good day.
Walker 823 Heavy, contact Kobe Control 132.3.
Contact Kobe Control 132.3, Starwalker 823 Heavy. Bye-bye. Kobe Control, Starwalker 823 Heavy. Flight level 380.
Starwalker 823 Heavy, Kobe Control, identified. EVA 131 Heavy, contact Kobe Control 119.3.
Contact Kobe Control 119.3, EVA 131 Heavy. Have a good afternoon.
New Sky 127, clear Dihea North arrival, runway 18 right.
Clear Dihea North arrival, runway 18 right, New Sky 127.
今日初めてのヒットになりました。第9ボール。
Starwalker 821 Heavy, contact Kobe Control 119.3, good day.
Contact Kobe Control 119.3, Starwalker 821 Heavy.
小朋友，
学生不满啊，故意营造说老师性骚扰他。
Skymark 554, contact Fukuoka Control 132.6.
Contact Fukuoka Control 132.6, Skymark 554.
Kobe Control, TU8282, flight level 231.
TU8282, Kobe Control, identified, climb flight level 290.
Climb flight level 290 TU8282.
Orange Liner 335, descend via start to 2,000 feet, QNH 1014.
Descend via start to 2,000 feet, QNH 1014, Orange Liner 335.
Kobe Control, Sergeant 632, flight level 224.
EasterJet 632, Kobe Control, identified, climb flight level 350.
Climb flight level 350, EasterJet 632.
Qatari 8506 Heavy, contact Kobe Control 119.3.
Contact Kobe Control 119.3 Qatari 8506 Heavy.
Kobe Control, Air Pitch 02 Papa, good afternoon, flight level 349.
Air Pitch 02 Papa, Kobe Control, identified.
Control, commuter 809, flight level 160.
Commuter 809, Kobe Control, identified.
Kobe Control, J Ocean 2006, good afternoon, flight level 236.
J Ocean 2006, Kobe Control, identified, climb flight level 370.
Climb flight level 370, J Ocean 2006.
New Sky 127, report ready for descent.
Ready for descent, New Sky 127.
New Sky 127, descent to 6,000 feet, QNH 1014.
Descent to 6,000 feet, QNH 1014, New Sky 127.
Kobe Control Smart Cat 237, flight level 340.
Smart Cat 237, Kobe Control, identified. EVA 130 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 132.6.
Contact Fukuoka Control 132.6, EVA 130 Heavy.
Jeju Air 1801, descend via start to 2,000 feet, QNH 1014.
Descend via start to 2,000 feet, QNH 1014, Jeju Air 1801. Kobe Control, EVA 165, good afternoon, flight level 360.
EVA 165, Kobe Control, identified. Jeju Air 1801, contact Naha approach 119.175.
Contact Naha approach 119.175, Jeju Air 1801.
Hong Kong Shuttle 668, contact Fukuoka Control 132.6.
Center on 132.6, Hong Kong Shuttle 668, good day.
Commuter 809, cleared hatches south arrival, runway 04.
Cleared hatches south arrival, runway 04, commuter 809.
Orange liner 335, contact Naha approach 119.175.
Contact NOAA approach 119.175, orange liner 335.
Alpha wing 1868, cleared Casma arrival, runway 07.
Cleared Casma arrival, runway 07, Alpha wing 1868.
All Nippon 767 heavy, descend via start to 2,000 feet, QNH 1014.
Descend via start to 2,000 feet, QNH 1014, all Nippon 767 heavy.
Kobe Control, News I-122, flight level 261.
New Sky 122, Kobe control, identified, climb flight level 330.
Climb flight level 330, New Sky 122.
New Sky 127, descend to 6,000 feet, QNH 1014.
Descend to 6,000 feet, QNH 1014, New Sky 127.
Kobe Control, Skymark 532, flight level 252.
Skymark 532, Kobe control, identified, climb flight level 370.
Climb flight level 370, Skymark 532.
Alpha wing 1868, report ready for descent.
Ready for descent, Alpha wing 1868.
Alpha wing 1868, descend to flight level 140.
Descent to flight level 140, Alpha wing 1868.
Alpha wing 1868, contact Kumamoto approach 127.0.
Contact Kumamoto approach 127.0, Alpha wing 1868.
All Nippon 767 heavy, contact Naha approach 119.175.
Contact NOAA approach 119.175, all Nippon 767 heavy.
Commuter 809, descend via start to 2,000 feet, QNH 1014.
Descend via start to 2,000 feet, QNH 1014, commuter 809.
Air Macau 855, contact Kobe control 119.3, good day.
Center on 119.3, Air Macau 855.
Kobe Control, Shenzhen Air 663, flight level 329.
Shenzhen Air 663, Kobe control, identified. Starwalker 823 heavy, contact Kobe control 119.3, good day.
Contact Kobe Control 119.3, Starwalker 823 Heavy. Kobe Control, Starwalker 823 Heavy. Flight level 380.
Starwalker 823 heavy, Kobe control, identified. Qatari 8506 heavy, contact Kobe control 123.9er.
Center on 123.9er, Qatari 8506 heavy.
Skymark 506, contact Kobe control 132.3, bye-bye.
Contact Kobe control 132.3, Skymark 506, bye-bye.
Kobe Control Smart Cat 237, good afternoon, flight level 339.
Smart Cat 237, Kobe Control, identified.
Kobe Control, Asiana 722, flight level 330.
Asiana 722, Kobe Control, identified.
Kobe Control, Eval 165, flight level 359.
EVA 165, Kobe Control, identified. Magma India Charlie 64, vectoring for ILS approach runway 05 left.
Vectoring for ILS approach runway 05 left, Magma India Charlie 64.
J Ocean 565, cleared you to west arrival, runway 04.
Cleared you to west arrival, runway 04, J Ocean 565.
Alpha Wing 268, contact Kobe Control 132.3, bye-bye.
Center on 132.3, Alpha Wing 268.
J Ocean 565, report ready for descent.
Ready for descent, J Ocean 565.
J Ocean 565, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1012.
Descent to 5,000 feet, QNH 1012, J Ocean 565.
Starwalker 823 Heavy, contact Kobe Control 123.9er, good day.
Contact Kobe Control 123.9er, Starwalker 823 Heavy. Kobe Control, Starwalker 823 Heavy, flight level 380.
Starwalker 823 Heavy, Kobe Control, identified.
Control Air Mako 855. Good afternoon, flight level 360.
Air Macau 855, Kobe Control, identified.
Kobe Control Smart Cat 237, flight level 340.
Smart Cat 237, Kobe Control, identified. Walker 823 Heavy, contact Taipei Control 124.6.
Center on 124.6, Starwalker 823 Heavy. Taipei Control, Starwalker 823 Heavy. Good afternoon, flight level 380.
Starwalker 823 Heavy, Taipei Control, identified. Dynasty 2369, report ready for descent.
Ready for descent, Dynasty 2369.
Dynasty 2369, expect runway 02.
Expect runway 02, Dynasty 2369.
Starwalker 307, descend to 4,000 feet.
Descend to 4,000 feet, Starwalker 307.
Taipei Control, Air Mako 855, flight level 360.
Air Macau 855, Taipei Control, identified. Dynasty 157 Heavy, contact Taipei approach 128.5.
Contact Taipei approach 128.5, Dynasty 157 Heavy.
Starwalker 307, descend to 3,000 feet.
Descend to 3,000 feet, Starwalker 307.
Starwalker 307, turn right, heading 265.
Turn right, heading 265, Starwalker 307. Taipei Control, Smart Cat 237, flight level 340.
EVA 131 Heavy, descend to 9,000 feet, QNH 1010.
Descend to 9,000 feet, QNH 1010, EVA 131 Heavy.
Starwalker 307, descend to 2,200 feet.
Descend to 2,200 feet, Starwalker 307.
Starwalker 821 Heavy, descend to 10,000 feet, QNH 1010.
Descend to 10,000 feet, QNH 1010, Starwalker 821 Heavy.
Dynasty 512, contact Taipei approach 128.5.
Contact Taipei approach 128.5, Dynasty 512.
Smart Cat 237, Taipei Control, identified. Glory 8785, report ready for descent.
Ready for descent, Glory 8785.
Glory 8785, descend to flight level 110.
Descend to flight level 110, Glory 8785.
Starwalker 823 Heavy, approaching our top of descent. Ready for descent.
Starwalker 823 Heavy, descend to flight level 190.
Descend to flight level 190, Starwalker 823 Heavy.
Glory 8785, contact Nanchang Control 120.5, bye-bye.
Contact Nanchang Control 120.5, Glory 8785, have a good afternoon.
New Zealand 288 Heavy, contact Kobe Control 123.9.
Contact Kobe Control 123.9, New Zealand 288 Heavy.
Taipei Control, EVA 165, flight level 360.
EVA 165, Taipei Control, identified. Starwalker 307, contact Singsi Wanggang Tower 118.75.
Contact Tower 118.75, Starwalker 307.
Is securely fastened. At this time, please stow your tray table, return your seat back to the upright position, and open your window shades. In-flight duty-free sales will also be concluding shortly. Thank you for your cooperation.
Smart Cat 237. Clear Drake 1 Alpha arrival. Runway 05 left. Clear Drake 1 Alpha arrival. Runway 05 left. Smart Cat 237. EVA 131 heavy. Descend to 4,000 feet.
Descend to 4,000 feet. EVA 131 heavy.
Starwalker 821 heavy. Descend to 5,000 feet.
Descend to 5,000 feet. Starwalker 821 heavy.
Starwalker 823 heavy. Descend to 9,000 feet. QNH1010.
Descend to 9,000 feet. QNH1010. Starwalker 823 heavy.
Dynasty 2369. Contact Taipei Control 133.1. Have a good afternoon.
Center on 133.1 Dynasty 2369.
EVA 131 heavy. Contact Taipei approach 128.5.
Contact Taipei approach 128.5. EVA 131 heavy.
EVA 165. Clear Drake 1 Alpha arrival. Runway 05 left.
Clear Drake 1 Alpha arrival. Runway 05 left. EVA 165.
Starwalker 821 Heavy. Contact Taipei approach 128.5.
Contact Taipei approach 128.5, Starwalker 821 Heavy.
SmartCat 237, report ready for descent.
Ready for descent, SmartCat 237.
SmartCat 237, descend to flight level 170.
Descent to flight level 170, SmartCat 237.
Hong Kong Shuttle 814 QNH1011, expect the ILS Zulu approach runway 17.
QNH1011, expect the ILS Zulu approach runway 17, Hong Kong Shuttle 814.
Hong Kong Shuttle 814, cleared direct Diana, cross Diana at or above 1,600 feet, cleared ILS Zulu approach runway 17.
Clear direct Diana, cross Diana at or above 1,600 feet, cleared ILS Zulu approach runway 17, Hong Kong Shuttle 814.
EVOL 165, report ready for descent.
Ready for descent, EVOL 165.
EVOL 165, descend to flight level 180.
Descent to flight level 180, EVOL 165.
Taipei Control, Dynasty 6843 Heavy, passing 13,000 feet, climbing to flight level 160, direct decoy.
Dynasty 6843 Heavy, Taipei Control, good afternoon, identified, climb flight level 320.
Climb flight level 320, Dynasty 6843 Heavy.
Taipei Control, Dynasty 527 Heavy, good afternoon, passing 13,000 feet, climbing to flight level 160, direct decoy.
Dynasty 527 Heavy, Taipei Control, good afternoon, identified, climb flight level 320.
Climb flight level 320, Dynasty 527 Heavy.
Eval 277 Heavy. Good afternoon. Passing flight level 160, climbing to flight level 190 direct to G.
Eval 277 Heavy, Taipei Control. Identified. Climb flight level 380.
Climb flight level 380, Eval 277 Heavy.
Dynasty 172 Heavy. Contact Kobe Control 123.9er. Bye-bye.
Center on 123.9er Dynasty 172 Heavy. Have a good afternoon.
Glory 8735. Contact Nangchang Control 120.5.
Center on 120.5, Glory 8735.
Hong Kong Shuttle 814. Contact Kobe Control 123.9er.
Contact Kobe Control 123.9 Hong Kong Shuttle 814.
Dynasty 2369. Contact Taipei Control 133.1.
Contact Taipei Control 133.1 Dynasty 2369.
Taipei Control, Dynasty 153 Heavy. Good afternoon, flight level 380.
Dynasty 153 Heavy. Taipei Control. Identified. Glory 8725. Report ready for descent.
Ready for descent, Glory 8725.
Glory 8725. Expect runway 04.
Expect runway 04, Glory 8725.
Mandarin 1273. Clear Cuban 1 Charlie arrival. Runway 06.
Clear Cuban 1 Charlie arrival, runway 06 Mandarin 1273.
Taipei Control, Malaysian 6075 Heavy. Good afternoon. Passing 13,000 feet, climbing to flight level 160 direct decoy.
Dynasty 153 Heavy. Clear Drake 1 Alpha arrival. Runway 05 left.
Clear Drake 1 Alpha arrival, runway 05 left, Dynasty 153 Heavy.
Malaysian 6075 Heavy. Taipei Control. Identified. Climb flight level 320.
Climb flight level 320, Malaysian 6075 heavy.
Qatari 8506 Heavy, contact Taipei Control 133.1. Have a good afternoon.
Center on 133.1, Qatari 8506 Heavy.
Dynasty 153 Heavy, report ready for descent.
Ready for descent, Dynasty 153 Heavy.
Dynasty 153 Heavy, descend to flight level 190.
Descent to flight level 190, Dynasty 153 Heavy.
Mandarin 1273, contact Nanchang Control 120.5.
Center on 120.5, Mandarin 1273.
Dynasty 6843 Heavy, contact Nanchang Control 120.5.
Contact Nanchang Control 120.5, Dynasty 6843 Heavy, good day.
Taipei Control Shandong 4754, passing flight level 280, descending to flight level 148.
Shandong 4754, Taipei Control, identified. Starwalker 823 Heavy, descend to 4,000 feet.
Descend to 4,000 feet, Starwalker 823 Heavy.
Starwalker 823 Heavy, contact Taipei approach 128.5.
Contact Taipei approach 128.5. Starwalker 823 Heavy. Taipei departure, Starwalker 823 Heavy, passing 1,800 feet, descending to 4,000 feet with information kilo.
Starwalker 823 Heavy Taipei approach. Good afternoon. QNH1010 expect the ILS approach runway 05 right with the Gemini transition.
QNH1010, expect the ILS approach runway 05 right with the jammy transition. Starwalker 823 heavy.
Starwalker 712 heavy. Contact Taipei Tower 129er decimal tree.
Contact Tower 129.3, Starwalker 712 heavy.
Taipei departure, scooter 870 heavy, passing 1,600 feet, climbing to 6,000 feet.
Starwalker 823 heavy. Cleared direct jammy. Cross jammy at or above 4,000 feet. Cleared ILS approach runway 05 right.
Cleared direct jammy. Cross jammy at or above 4,000 feet. Cleared ILS approach runway 05 right. Starwalker 823 heavy.
Scooter 870 heavy. Taipei departure. Identified. Climb flight level 190.
Climb flight level 190, scooter 870 heavy.
All aircraft be advised, information in now current. QNH1010.
Hello everyone, we're ready for landing. Please make sure that your signal is securely fastened. Thank you.
Taipei departure, SmartCat 237, good afternoon. Passing 9,800 feet, descending to 4,000 feet with information limit.
Scooter 870 Heavy, contact Taipei Control 124.6.
Contact Taipei Control 124.6, Scooter 870 Heavy.
SmartCat 237 Taipei approach, QNH1010, expect the ILS approach runway 05 left with the German transition.
QNH1010, expect the ILS approach runway 05 left with the Jammy transition, SmartCat 237.
Taipei departure, Starlux 703, passing 2,900 feet, climbing to 4,000 feet.
Starlux 703, Taipei departure, good afternoon, identified, climb flight level 170.
Climb flight level 170, Starlux 703.
Taipei departure, China Eastern 5008 Heavy, good afternoon, passing 1,600 feet, climbing to 6,000 feet.
China Eastern 5008 Heavy, Taipei departure, good afternoon, identified, climb flight level 140.
Climb flight level 140, China Eastern 5008 Heavy.
Taipei departure, Evo 165, passing 9,600 feet, descending to 4,000 feet with information limit.
Evo 165 Taipei approach, QNH1010, expect the ILS approach runway 05 left with the German transition.
QNH1010, expect the ILS approach runway 05 left with the Jammy transition, Evo 165.
SmartCat 237, clear direct Jammy, cross Jammy at or above 4,000 feet, clear ILS approach runway 05 left.
Clear direct Jammy, cross Jammy at or above 4,000 feet, cleared ILS approach runway 05 left, SmartCat 237.
$2,500. $2,000.
8 Heavy. Contact Taipei Control 124.6.
Center on 124.6 China Eastern 5008 Heavy. Good day.
Starwalker 823 Heavy. Contact Taipei Tower 129.3.
Over to Tower 129.3, Starwalker 823 Heavy. Taipei Tower, Starwalker 823 Heavy. ILS approach runway 05 right.
Starwalker 823 Heavy. Taipei Tower. Wind 140 degrees. 9 knots. Runway 05 right clear to land.
Runway 05 right clear to land. Starwalker 823 Heavy.
$1,000. $500. $400. $300. 200. 100 above. Minimum speed, 100, 90, 80, 70.
EVOL 196 Heavy, ready for departure, runway 05 right.
50, 40.
EVOL 196 Heavy. Hold short of runway 05 right.
Hold short of runway 05 right, EVOL 196 Heavy.
EVOL 196 Heavy. Runway 05 right. Line up and wait.
Runway 05 right, line up and wait, EVOL 196 Heavy.
Starwalker 823 Heavy. Exit left at Sierra 8.
Exit left at Sierra 8, Starwalker 823 Heavy.
Hello everyone, we have landed. Radio Southie, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign has been turned off. From now on, you may use the transmitting options of your mobile phones. Please make sure to take all
Starwalker 823 Heavy. Contact ground 121.6.
Ground 121.6, Starwalker 823 Heavy.
各位贵宾，来宾降落。為咗你嘅安全，地下站站之後有你停駛證，請您繼續拿好座位，下好安全帶。對節目開始，您係當所有行動定位。落飛機嘅時陣，請記你嘅行李。感謝您嚟這前往航空班機，期待今天人能夠在為您服務，感謝。
SmartCat 237, taxi to Stan Bravo 1 via November 8.